Welcome to the coop. We're back at it. Girls are out. What's up, girlies? Chickies. Here, chickies. It's actually a nice night out. We got word that Jerry, who kind of raised these chicks up until they were big enough to come here, got his first egg today. So maybe we're going to get eggs. So we went out and got baskets and things to do with it. So the question I get asked a lot, especially coming back from Pittsburgh, why? Why are you donating your liver? You don't have to. I'm nothing to prove. There's really no reason for you to do it. So here you go. A while ago, we had somebody that needed a liver that was in a bad spot, and we got the news, and it was hard. It was hard for his wife. It was hard for his kids. It was hard for his mother. It was hard for his father, his family, his friends, to think that this person may not be around anymore, ever again. And there was a point where it was like, hey, we might be able to find a donor. And the question was, what if? What if we didn't find a donor? You would have been left with nobody. And there's millions of people out there with nobody. As a disciple, somebody in a relationship with Jesus, we're called to stand in the gap. You're called to stand in the gap for those that are less fortunate. You stand in the gap to pray for people. You stand in the gap to help people. There are small helps and there are big helps, but you're still called to stand in the gap. Some people are built to stand in the small gaps. Some people are built to stand in the big gaps. I believe I'm built to stand in the big gap. This is a big gap. It's a big gap. There's somebody right now that doesn't have anybody to match, that their family doesn't know if tomorrow is going to be here, or if this person is going to be sick for the rest of their lives. And I have the opportunity, and God gave me the strength, and God made me in a way to be able to do this, to be comfortable with this. He's given me peace. He's given me understanding and knowledge. And made me in a way to be able to stand in this gap. If you believe in God, if you believe that Jesus died for your sins, if you believe that you have the ability to stand in the gap for somebody when it doesn't cost you anything, when all you got to do is say a little prayer for somebody, when it doesn't, redirect your life. If you can stand in the gap, then you should understand this. You really should. That this is just a gap. It's just a gap. It's a gap that is a little bit bigger than a prayer request. It's a little bit bigger than paying somebody's rent. And I truly believe that I was built for this stuff. I was built for stuff like this. Go big, go home. God made me that way. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people don't understand it. A lot of people are worried. A lot of people are concerned. I can tell you that God gave me peace. God has allowed me to understand that everything's going to be okay. And that I have the opportunity to share the love of Jesus with somebody in such a way that they can't deny it. And that's what we're here to do, is bring more people to, to bring more people to church, to save more lives, to save more souls. It's just a bigger gap. And when you look at it that way, maybe you'll understand. I do. I understand. I understand my assignment. And who knows? Who knows? Maybe this person that I do this for turns out to be such a strong believer that they live in Pittsburgh and they start something and they start creating disciples and, you know, getting people to know that Jesus is real and that this thing is real, that this is not a, you know, hey, God's there when I need him. You know, God is, you know, God is God from the Old Testament. And Jesus is just a guy. If you believe that, then you should be sacrificing lambs on an altar somewhere to atone for your sins. Jesus atones for your sins. And I believe that this whole journey, we'll say, has been great for my life, great for my relationship, and great for my belief that, you know, God's got a plan for everybody, man. He's got a plan for everybody. So if you want to know why I'm doing it for the same reason that you stand in the gap for somebody else. My gap's just a little bit bigger. And man, I'm okay with it. So I'm going to say goodnight to the chickies. I love y'all. I hope you find peace in what I'm doing, knowing that I have peace in it. I'm good with it. So, love y'all. Have a great night.